Hi everybody, this is Terry. Today I want to talk to you about BES4 Dream Edition Power Pack 1 highlights. If you own BES4, you can add additional features or functionality to your software by buying the Power Pack. Currently, as of this recording, there are 3 Power Packs available. I'll have separate videos showing the highlights of each. Let's talk a little bit about the enhancements that are added with Power Pack 1. With this Power Pack, you'll be able to send multiple designs from both your desktop and cloud in one action. You can also send designs directly to your Scan and Cut, import PHP file formats. Those are formats that are found on the Dream machine and some other brother machines. You'll also have nap control features that will allow you to stitch down some of that nap so that you can have improved designs on your towels. You'll also enjoy enhanced word collage, and you can unlock new cloud features such as recalculation of stitches when you resize, auto basting, color sort, and changing font stitches to a fill pattern. Designs can be split and saved for jumbo hoops. In addition to that, there are 330 plus emoji designs that have been added to the software. You can also convert fonts and shape designs into decorative fills with borders. So I'll cover a few of these items, but before I begin, I'd like to thank my sponsor, More Sewing. Located in Southern California, Moore's Sewing Center has multiple locations. Due to the COVID-19 virus, all the stores are closed. George Moore is offering a very special price for a limited time. You will want to follow Moore Sewing on Facebook to take advantage of these very special offers. So let's get started with our video. The first thing I want to show you are some of the many emojis that you can add as designs. In order to do that, all you have to do is go to Home, go to Add Design, and you'll select the category that's called Emoji or Emoji Large. Now keep in mind that I own all the Power Packs, so I may have drop-down menus and features that you don't have. Let's select this cute design. I'll just scroll up on the page. And here is the cute monkey. Now obviously this design is too large, and you notice that it gave me a message that some satin segments may not appear. And you'll see that right here. Let's undo and let's open it again, and I'll show you how to prevent that. So I'll go to Add Design. I'll locate that particular design, and I'll just double click. Now it's sized correctly. I can resize it and change some of the fills as well. The next feature we're going to look at is called Nap Control. You'll notice this design that I have on the screen. I've colored the background or recolored it to a darker color so you can see the nap pattern that was created behind this particular design. Let me show you how I created that. I'll go to File, choose New, then we'll go to Home, select Add Design. From the Design menu, I want to locate Monogram Designer Frames. I'll select the square, I'll double click. Now while I'm here, I know that I want to change the color of this, so I'll go ahead and select all items, and I want to recolor this blue. So we'll back up using the double arrows, and I'll select blue. Now I'll go to Add Design, and under Monogram Designer Frames, I'll select Design BMF-BD0015. I'll double click, and what I'll do is I'll go to Arrange. I need to select everything though, so I need to select all items, because you'll find out that the menu is grayed out if you have not selected any items. I'll go to Arrange horizontal, vertical, and center. Let's go ahead and go back to home. I'll select to resize this on the screen, and I'll click off of it. I do want that outside frame to be larger. Now, I'm not going to worry about this alignment not being correct because I need to add text. So I'll go to Text and click on the center of the screen. I do want the charm text. It's open because I have practiced before this video. I'll type the letter M, and I'll go ahead and choose Apply. Now, while it's selected, I'll move it towards the center of the frame just to see if I like it or if it's too large. I may make it slightly smaller. All right, let's go ahead and scroll up to the top. We'll select all items and make sure that we select it by choosing all items. We'll go to Arrange, Horizontal, Vertical, and Center. Again, I'll look at this outside border. If it looks like it is too small, I can have a choice. I can resize the outside border, or I can resize the square. I'll go ahead and resize the square. I'll select the square, and I'll go ahead and resize it proportionally. Now I'll select all of the items by choosing all items. I'll go back to Arrange, Horizontal, Vertical, and Center. Now that looks more appealing to me. While everything is selected, I want to go to the Tools menu, and I'll choose Snap Control. I like the offset, which is 0.08. I want to offset from stitches, but I do want to have a finishing run, so I'll select that. I'll choose OK, and now you can see the nap that was added. This would be very pretty on a towel, and particularly if that towel was an ivory color, the background is what I need. If my towel's a different color, let's say it's orange, I would select it, and I would select that orange, and now I have my design ready to use. I'll now show you Enhance Word Collage. I'll choose File, New. I'll go to Word Collage. With this Power Pack, it added enhancements, including 2 different types of font. We'll select the shape that is the sewing machine. Under the words, I want to type thread, needles, pins, fabric, and scissors. I'm saving this as stitches. You may notice that I have artwork that is showing on my menu. That is because I own all the Power Packs. I'll go ahead and change the first font to Hortons. I'll leave the size as it is, and I'll change the second font to Lively. And I'll change the size of the Lively font to 0.6. Now I'll go ahead and generate my stitches. It's at the bottom of my screen. And you'll notice there's a blue line that is appearing. Because of recording, it fills up my window, so you can't see that at the bottom of the screen. Now I'll choose OK. It'll open up on the screen, and I can make any changes that I want to make. For instance, for pins, I want to change the color so you can actually see it. So let's make that a darker color. And we'll change this to a darker color. And I'll select the border of the sewing machine. Let's make that a dark blue. And you're able to see the result. We're now going to look at the next feature, which is converting shapes to decorative fills, as I have with this chicken that you see on the screen. So I'll go to File, New. Then I'll go to Home, Add Design. We want to select Shapes. So we'll go to Applique Shapes. We'll locate the chicken. Double click. I'll choose to move this to the center of the screen so you can see it. Now, whenever you want to fill an applique shape like this, you want to select the body and not the entire design. And I'll show you why. I'll make the mistake of choosing the entire design. Now I'll go to Tools and Convert to Decorative Fill. I can choose to have a steel stitch, a run stitch, or no outlining stitch, and I can choose OK. You will notice that it ran a fill from the beak all the way to the feet. This is not what I want, so I'll choose Undo. I'll go back and select the body. I'll choose Convert to Decorative Fill. I'll go ahead and leave it on a steel stitch to let you see the result, and we'll choose OK. Now you can change the decorative fill pattern by selecting from any of the fill types that you see here. You'll just have to try them out to see if you like the appearance of it or not. Let me go ahead and choose Undo. We'll leave the fill that I have. If you want to change this so that you have a different fill, we'll go through that process as well. So let's go ahead and choose Undo. We'll go back to Home. We'll choose Add Design. I'll go back and select that same design, double click, move it to the center of the screen. I'll select the body. I'll go ahead and go to the Tools menu. I'll choose Convert to Decorative Fill, and I'll choose Run. And now you can see what that fill would look like with the outline stitch as opposed to a satin stitch or steel stitch. Now let's save this by going to File, and we'll choose Save As so we can name it. And we'll leave it in the Paste Setter Outline BRF file, but let's save this as Chick with the Motif and choose Save. Now we want to go to the BES button, and we want to choose Save to Cloud. And we'll leave it with that name and choose Save. And choose OK. As long as you leave the BRF format, you have the ability to make more changes to it. When you save it as a PES file, it becomes stitches, and you'll have less ability to make those changes. And you'll have your designs, and you'll notice the chick with the motif. You could send it directly to the machine right now, but I have something else I want to show you. So let's say that we wanted to add text to this right now. We could do that. We can also add a basting stitch around it, and you'll notice a basting box. Let me go ahead and choose Undo. I do want to show you how you can resize this and recalculate it, so I'll just select it. And while it's selected, notice that there are 2,569 stitches. I'll just resize it some. And while it's resizing, you'll notice that it gave me a message. If I resize it too large and it will affect the satin stitches, you'll get an error message. It's now 4,371 stitches. So if I'm ready to save this and send it to the machine, all I have to do is send it to a machine that has the wireless card. Well, I hope this video has whetted your appetite for BES4 Power Pack 1. You'll want to make sure you check out all of the features. Stay tuned for the video for BES4 Power Pack 2. Thanks everyone for your time today.